Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Monday the 27th, recording early this week because I take off on Wednesday night and I'm gone for a couple weeks. Paid for this hunt 2019 and COVID hit. We were supposed to go in 2020, completely screwed. New Zealand shut down as a country. The day I'm supposed to fly in, it was a big mess. So 4 years in the making. I really didn't care if I even go, but I'm at a point now we're ready to go. We're going to go get this done, get it knocked out, got a bull tar hunt, looked that stuff up. A lot of climbing, a lot of work. I'm going to get my butt kicked out there. So should be awesome, though. So I'm going to be gone for a little bit. My team's got you. This is Heather. This is my granddaughter. I know you guys are probably wondering, that sexy, salt and pepper bearded son of a bitch, there's no way he's older than 35, 36. Nope. I'm on the short road to 50, guys. Guess I got her this morning. I want to get a recording out. My daughter works at, my son-in-law works early. My daughter-in-law works with the fire department. Her shift went long, so I've got her, which is fine. I'm cool. She's awesome. But I can't sit her down because she freaks the hell out. So you got her here. Now, here's the thing about this. You get a kid like this, beautiful baby on camera, you guys should all be liking this shit. So if I got 200, 300, 400 views, I should have 200, 300, 400 likes. So hit that damn button because you're talking about her, not me at this point. So I'm going to hold it personal, honestly. Okay, so let's get into some stuff here. So me talking about being a grandfather, talk about the experience thing, right? One thing I've noticed about being a father, you don't really figure out what it's like to be a good dad until you become a grandfather. Then you start seeing things differently. Changes the whole dynamic when you're seeing it from the outside. So that experience that we've been through of raising kids, my oldest is 25, my youngest is 16. I've got two others in there, 23 and 21, I'm pretty sure. Forgive me, guys, if I'm off on that. You know how it is. I took 8 concussions. So that experience goes a hell of a long way, especially when we're talking about experience in life in general. And then we've talked about experience in business. So let's go back. I'm going to share some screen again. We've shared for the last few days. I'm going to keep sharing it because you guys need to take a look at this. This is important, that you go in here and take a look at the nationwide mortgage licensing system. You go in there and you search for a name. We're going to look my name up like we've done before. Look at this. We're going to search it. And you're going to be able to see, of course, you got to put in the damn code, which makes it really easy for me to do since I've got a kid in my lap. Here we go. And then you can look at my experience. You look for me, aaron.chapman. And then you can go right here, self-reported employment history, and go all the way back to 2000. Now, I'd indicated this in the past one. They came out in 2008 with this system. I didn't start until 2010 because I was out through 2009 from my motorcycle accident and all that kind of stuff, came back and was getting into it. So I only put 10 years worth of history at that point. That's all they required. It doesn't show my 97 through 2000. I got in here in 1997. You want to look at this, understand how many licenses a person has, look all these things up. If a person's trying to tell you about their experience and they don't really have it, you need to walk away from that son of a bitch because you don't know what crap they're going to get you in. I've seen a lot of people getting some bad things from experience, the lack of experience. One client of mine called me up. He was in bad shape because people talked him into things, the cheaper route to go. And he was so backed into our corner that he wasn't making it. He was so stressed out. We had to refinance everything, cost him a pile of money. The day he's supposed to go sign, this guy was in his mid to late 30s. He had a stroke. He was so stressed out. Luckily, his wife was with him, got him to the hospital. They got TPA on board. It was very, very minor damage. He came back from it, but he was able to sign his papers, square his life up. Don't let people that don't know what the hell they're doing take you down a path you shouldn't be on. Now let's look at the market real quick. It's following a lot of the patterns that I drew, guys. Again, experience. I've been looking at these charts for a very long time. If you want to understand these charts, go back to the very first page where you got this, where you're able to click on the video, scroll down in the, when you go to the video itself, scroll down, look at the links. There's one that explains the MBS, mortgage-backed securities. Okay. Yes, Heather, 100%. So and we got this downward channel that I drew last week. We're following the downward channel. Look at that. We got this resistance. We're banging that resistance, but we're bouncing off the channel exactly as I drew it. Again, experience. I've seen this stuff. We're starting right at the top of the channel. I'm pushing right back up. I've left these lines up from last week. Understand that what I'm showing you here is this is all technical data. This is what I'm guessing is the traders are doing, and they're following exactly as I drew out. So that technical data here is showing that we are going to be pushing sideways at this lower portion. It seems like it may be a wider thing till we form a whole other bottom. And once we form this, looks like we're starting to form a bottom right here. And in fact, I'm going to just draw it for you. So it looks like we're going to form this bottom right here. Yep. See, look, we're going to form this bottom there. And that I'm going to make it blue because that's going to be support. So we're forming this. Nah, it's not even good enough blue to be able to see here. Damn it. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, so there we go. You kind of can see the blue. Sorry. But form this bottom right there, that's our floor. It's going to be bouncing off that. I think we're going to go sideways in this a little bit until we have some news that's going to push us one way or the other. That being the situation, we can see how there was errors in the news that came out. Not even errors. It was cooked data that came out, forced us down this direction. Jobs report was manipulated badly. As a result of that heavy manipulation, we saw the losses in the markets, which pushes our interest rates up. So I keep telling you guys, just lock. I had a week there, a week and all that. There was somebody kept going back and forth between us and another lender. How about today? How about today? How about today? How about today? Trying to see who's going to get the better rate. And when they could have just locked them, they talked to us, they'd have saved probably about 0.5%, actually a full percent in cost had they just locked when we started. Don't get caught up in that crap going back and forth. Don't get greedy. Just jump in it. Right now is the time to take advantage of it. We could be 40 years of increasing interest rate, guys. Don't put yourself in this position. She could be 40 years old before we end up seeing interest rates going down, or late 30s. Think about that. She could be in her late 30s, the age that you believe I am, because of how sexy this is, before she sees rates going down. It's possible. Charlie Munger talked about that. Look that up. Just all I can do is encourage you guys. You got to make a decision. You're the CEO of your investment business. Do you take on people with experience, or you just work with some little jerk off that's going to give you something you think you want? Work with the experience, guys. Appreciate you. I'll talk to you on Wednesday before I get out of town. If I can film while I'm in New Zealand, I'll do it. I'll get you some stuff out there. I want to show you some kick-ass landscape and talk to you. Likes for the baby. Little Heather. Get some likes in there.